Hey guys, what's up? It's Daniel with TrailerMountain.com, and today I'm testing and reviewing the S2R Baton from OLIGHT. This bad boy is super ridiculously bright, 1020 lumens, USB rechargeable. So I'm going to get it out of the box and show you why it's cool, and then we'll get it outside. I'll show you how bright it gets. Okay, so first things first is a little thank you note. It says, before use, there's a little plastic disc that covers the battery, so it prevents the battery from draining while it's in storage, or while it's still on the shelf waiting to be sold. So, put that off to the side, and let's see here. Let's get this thing out of the box. So here it is right here. This is your OLIGHT S2R Baton. And it says right on the tail cap, so it says take the tail cap off, which is magnetic, and then there's a little yellow disc right there, little plastic deal. So you kind of just pull that out, put this back in. On the inside here, there's a really nice O-ring too, so that's really going to help keep the water out. So the flashlight is rechargeable via the tail cap, and I'll get to that in a minute, but it has a really nice clip that is removable. And then you kind of just hit the button here, turns it on, turns it off, then you push and hold it, and it'll cycle through. So pretty bright. Another thing that I really enjoy, just like the S1R Baton, is that it comes with this really nice pouch. I mean, this is embroidered. You know what I mean? Like I'm a big fan of branding anyway, but that's pretty cool that it comes like that. So we'll set that off to the side. And this other little box has all the goodies. So it comes with a little wrist lanyard. Because the hole on the tail cap is so tiny, you can see that right there. It's so tiny. There's no way in hell you're going to get the wrist lanyard through that. So what OLIGHT did was they gave you this little pin, and that makes things super easy. So basically just kind of feed that through. It's like a little needle and thread, and then boom, done. So I'm going to leave it on just for the sake of this video. Normally I don't really care for the wrist tether. I don't really use one, but just for the sake of this video, I'll use it. It does have a nice little slider on here, so you can increase the tension. Like if you want a little bit more tight around the wrist, you can. And as I said, the clip is removable. Also in that little pouch is the recharger, and the recharger is pretty simple. USB on one side, really nice, kind of a cobalt blue. And the other side is this OLIGHT disc, and this is your recharger. So basically, magnetic, done. Plug it into USB, recharges back to full. So the reason for the magnet, pretty simple. I mean, Apple's been using it for years with their magnetic charger. It's always got a good connection. There's no question for it. You know, even if you get it close, it's still kind of like, okay, connected. You never question it. It's always a good connection, never fails. And they give you a pretty decent amount of cable too. So I mean, it's about a 1.5 foot maybe. And then of course it gives you your OLIGHT owner's manual in several different languages. So key, you gotta have that, especially because there's a lot of stuff built into this flashlight. Alright, so this flashlight has 9 light output modes, including 2 timers. So when the light is off, basically what you do is you push and hold the side switch button right here, and you can notice a nice little blue, cobalt blue ring around here. So the same ring around the bezel is the same ring around the on-off switch here. So how you access moonlight, which is like half a lumen, it's really, really nothing, but it's good for reading in a tent at night. You know, it doesn't give you that much light, but it's enough to read by, and it's going to really preserve the battery life. So what you do from the off position is you push and hold it for like 2 seconds, and then there's your half a lumen moonlight. You can tell that it's barely on. You push and hold it, and it'll cycle through the different light output modes. Turn it off. Easy. One push of the button turns it off. Now to access turbo mode, so while it's on, double click, turbo. Okay, that's the 1020 lumen. Okay, so turn it off. It's already my hand is starting to get a little hot because this thing puts out a serious amount of light. So to access the strobe, you push the side button 3 times. There's your strobe feature, okay? Turns it off, turn it back on again. So the way the timer works is while the flashlight is on, you push it twice and hold it. So once, twice, and hold. and then it blinks twice. That's the 9-minute, that's the long minute timer. Hit it again, and you hold it, and it just flashes the one time. That's the 3-minute timer. So it has 2 timers. Short timer, 3 minutes. Long timer, 9 minutes. Push it again, turns it off. All right, so the flashlight also has a lockout mode too. So what you do is from the off position, push and hold it, and it's going to access the moonlight, and then it's going to turn off. So once it's turned off, you try to hit the button, it just kind of flashes. Like, it doesn't do anything. It won't stay on. So what you would do then is you would kind of push and hold it, and then it would do it again, and then now you can go through your different light output modes. So the S2 Baton has a Cree XM-L2 LED right in there. Very high quality. They could have used just a little crappy LED, but OLIGHT chose to use a good one. I mean, Cree is probably the best LEDs on the market. So this thing has, as I said, several light output modes. So it goes from half a lumen to low, which is 12 lumen. Medium is 120 lumen. High is 500 lumen. And then turbo is 1020 lumens. So that's huge. Inside here is a 3200 inside the tail cap is a 3200 milliamp 18650 OLIGHT rechargeable lithium-ion rechargeable battery. And when you put this in, you always want to make sure that the positive is facing upwards. There's that really good O-ring that's going around the threads there. That's really going to help keep the water out. Now this thing is drop resistant to about 1.5 meters. It also has an IPX8 waterproof rating too, so really high quality. And just look at the quality in the design here. Very nice, very well made. And as I said, there's your tail cap, there's your recharger. So OLIGHT recharger goes right on there. And what's cool about it is this little guy will light up when it's charging. So once you plug it into power, the recharger will light up green. Hook it up, it starts charging, it goes to red. And then once this flashlight is fully charged, it'll go back to green. So I'm going to let it charge up, and we'll get it outside, and I'll show you how bright it gets. Alright guys, so I'm outside with the S2R Baton, and I have a youth Alright guys, so I'm across the street from my house, and I have the youth softball field dugout as my backdrop here, is white wall here. Just so you can kind of get an idea about how bright this thing really gets. So I'm going to turn it on. There's low. So pretty bright, just on low. You push it again, it goes into medium. Medium is really, really bright. Just kind of give you an idea. I'll back up a little bit more so you can kind of see how it is on this wall here. That's medium. And you push it again. There's high. And high is really bright. Now once it's on high, you want to go into turbo. You push it twice. There's turbo. And that is just super bright. For a tiny little flashlight, I mean, that's crazy bright. And it puts out a nice wide beam. And I'll just lay it on the ground. I mean, come on, that's pretty freaking bright. So I'll turn it on moonlight mode just so you can see what moonlight mode looks like at night. So you push and hold it, and that's moonlight. Okay? Hardly anything. That's the half a lumen kind of a deal. Push again, turn it off. Let's light up some trees. Alright, so I have this really large tree right behind me here, and I'm going to turn on the S2R. That's low, medium. Medium is pretty bright. Medium would be great for like an all-around kind of a everyday use light. And then you push it again. There's high. And high is crazy bright. You push and hold it. Goes, cycles through. Hit it twice. And there's your turbo. Alright, so here's low. Push it again. Goes into medium. And push it again. Goes into high, and high is really bright. You can really see the detail in these trees. And then you push it and hold it, or you push it again twice, it goes into turbo. And there's your turbo mode right there. So, crazy bright. Alright, so here's low right here. You can kind of see how it lights up the ground around me. I'll hold it, it goes to medium. Medium is pretty bright. I'll push and hold it one more time, it goes into high. And there's high. High is crazy bright. And hit it twice. That's turbo. So turbo, pretty darn bright. Not bad for a little handheld flashlight that's rechargeable, you know. Alright guys, so that's my review of the S2R Baton. This is from OLIGHT. Here's their website right here. It's olightworld.com. These guys are making some really nice flashlights and headlamps as well. Definitely worth a look at. High quality, affordable, and they're really good flashlights. So, in my opinion, worth every penny. Great little flashlight. I mean, look how small it is. Pretty much almost disappears in my hand. For 1,000 lumens to have something this small, that's great. So you guys have any questions or comments about the flashlight? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Leave them down in my comment section down below and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Also too, please like, share, and subscribe. Here's a like button right down here. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative, and subscribe. Here's the subscribe button right here. When you click on that, you're going to stay up to date on all the latest gear reviews that I'm working on here at Trail and Mountain. Another way to stay connected is to head on over to my website, which is trailandmountain.com. When you go there, on the lower right-hand corner, there's going to be a little pop-up where you can put in your email address, then click Submit. When you do that, you're going to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest gear reviews that I'm working on here on Trail and Mountain, as well as some exclusive content that's only on the website. So definitely want to make sure you stay tuned. On a second note, we are also doing a charity thru hike of the John Muir Trail, which is 222 miles. It's Yosemite to Mount Whitney, which is the tallest peak in the lower 48 states. As I said, 222 miles. We're doing it in 2 weeks, so 16-mile days through the High Sierra. Backpacker Magazine rated this trail as the most beautiful trail in the world. So we're doing this trail next year, September-ish, late August, early September, and then we're raising money for a charity, and the charity is Big City Mountaineers. So click on this link right up here on the picture, and it's going to take you right to the website where you can make your tax-deductible donation. We're raising $10,000 for Big City Mountaineers. So what Big City Mountaineers does is they take inner city youth, kids are troubled, you know, no mom and dad are real like a positive role model in their life, and you know, they're hanging out with the wrong crowd, some of them, and they're city kids, so they don't really have like wilderness life experience. So what Big City Mountaineers does is they take these kids completely out of their element, take them out into the backcountry for a week at a time, and really just, you know, instill in them positivity, team building, show them what they're able to accomplish, you know, when they work together and get up to the top of the summit. It's absolutely amazing, and it's life-changing for a lot of these kids. So really great cause, definitely worth helping support. So click on the picture right up here. It's going to take you right to the website where you can make your tax-deductible donation. Donations start at $10, so everybody's got $10. I mean, come on. Everybody kick in $10 here and there. It helps us get closer to our $10,000 goal. We've already had a couple of donations already, so I want to keep the ball rolling and keep that going. I'm also putting together a really cool gift basket full of gear from a bunch of companies that are all donating gear for this cause. So stay tuned for a video on that. So thanks again for tuning into my latest video. I really appreciate it. Please keep checking back for more gear reviews, outdoor-related hodgepodge, gear talk, and giveaways. Take care, guys. Get outdoors.